Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shukran. Anyway, I'm going to request it first because shall be mixing the languages. The language which is around, the one which can be heard by most of the people around. So I beg for that request. Just have to welcome our Reverend to lead us in prayers, and then we go on as usual. So Mama Susanna.
Yen man here could you when he a half train on the Yen you jog ben way in an in the more, who might young me. But to win the pier. Yen walk, you will live you the candy. Go on to put your bottle. Come here if you're like it. We book for day, Yago Munagi, Green Kaye, you Christo, Bandida. Amen.
So Simon joining, you're most welcome to Masindi with your team. And I think from here, I would have to welcome the chairman at least to give his welcoming remark first as we continue with our program. So Mr. Chairman,
and his protocol observed. Members of Masindi, Rantiban, Kurantilban, which I can already call the Red South Sudan. Your Excellency Simon, I beg I use Dinka. And we jam from GM. Kwache nani ya GM. Tongkar ban jamen. I think we are to make a came a pay. All me up your walk all the Rio de Joke, I wouldn't name the animal. We knew up on Masindi in 2008. Ukwanko Kita community of South Sudanese in Masindi. In 2009, by the top, in the Kalu community form, we made the possible to one to ban the Union of Sudan on terror for the interim period. For people who are good education. Minute 30, good call catch and Kenya. The country and a sitting ambassador of South Sudan to Uganda. Thank you so much. Our 6 tribes of South Sudan in Masindi, Madibaria Chole, Latuko, Dinka, and Nuer. All of you today, I'm grateful for what you have done. Your unity is why Simon and his team is in Masindi before he moved to any other area in Uganda. It is the unity of this community. I always tell you that you people of Masindi, the united you are, the united South Sudan become. The unity of by in the region of Sudan by the tea, in the Belom, Rauquanto in Masindi, Neka Yin walk a area between of Sudan. So I have to thank you first, and to the greatest. However, I am not in the protocol. You always receive my messages that Noor Garang is in Masindi and we shall come. Today you have come. The atmosphere you're seeing here is because of you. Simon Judge, Deng, and Deng is here up. It may bless you later with your team. Your Excellency, I will not bore you with so much speeches, because the gratitude I have now is so overwhelming. I will call all the leaders of Masindi, from the area to Payams to community, to come in front here and work to join Deng and his team. That is the first thing I will do. Banyaben, Masindi, the leaders of Nuer, the leaders of Greater Bargazal, the leaders of Greater Equatoria, the leaders of Jamulay, you can come up here. Our area's chairperson, Koima Jihelato Wokex in Masindi, Bago ben doing it, ku background where in a leg way, go ben a coat to tell you or in, back ben thing away. Theater, a very lovely number, who can hit the grand bill. And I think they get on my city, take a cheer low. So, by everything to an idea. Bind the near use. I saw your beautiful face somewhere. Wong Nong Wang Chapapia at school. Others are in senior 4, senior 6, and they are in exam. So, quietly, the guy who went up Wakul, the idea. Naya Tinga of Sudan, the Katin the Ara Panmai. The idea Kapan, the Kika. Your Excellency, we have so many challenges in Masindi. In 2022, we had Deputy Aman or Anten Ben. The Thomas GM were railway. I'm not going to take it to them watching quite cheap boy at you, Galamion, and a Kelu in attendance. So we're quite getting back. There to Mirapio, the Johnny.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think from here, I think one day you are going to surprise us and you need it. So another recognition, one of our visitors and a resident of Masindi, Mr. Kurideng, you can work from there. We also have our elder also, Mr. Abraham Tor, and he's also here with us, yes. And then the long representative, DRP,
community of myself. And maybe English I have use. English I have use some jam to jam. So when I could do a goran, chipping gooping. So when we we come and go to Bentina. The bench weapon, watch up your near Tanto, what paint it out, what you ran better to a legitimacy. So if you're pure, you know that which you could lord of your weapon. So, there were white off Masini. Ben Giant you could get you by Katiak. If you are bent to go to pay one. What, talking to my told dear, I Germany 16 May, which is 40 years. So, why really supposed been Ben? So na check here what was 16 May, get here I check a choose because record to book it at Chevanya. So what many your alumni? So you are watching uniform alam, in Capeku, Kingwa. So uniform May, one uniform 16 May, and you were banging on what you to be walking low. So what are you marked up? Killing Robelu. So what are you at a thin manner? Bandwich. So I took near the Kira dear panda, who I walk Masindi, the long Dago Eddie, walk a woman Cindy to one of them get here with beach. Watch any will ambassador to convent in Uganda. We didn't to bend panda, manage to a bend thinking and mere pure ready to walk. Kapo win, canoe walk, I chip and I chick a little, I chill book of a joey. It's in any joke will leave me at them. The Macam Dago Eddie, I think pretty interesting. Go away, dear, come Masindi, and you go again. But how I got your Kujala, Chirop, bathing care abruptly. So can you go away, Julia? Who walk one to you with your command. So could the long guest could be bent. Now be the garden. Kitchen going near a new idea, mere pure donkey, if a benching what you may bend. Whoa, white to one yet you are. Go away, dear, come Masindi. So, Coco, Eddie Chickadoo. You know, mere pure when you're on like a benching what you made. You got to watch up. You watch at all, and you one year, we need to. But 1 year, watch out one yin team open, and they are who you found a bit of a you in a better event who have mere pure up with the clock away. So the Lavenda then the long Kakichuk. ke diar ko masindi ke ali min ban ko won chaloye wo woto wo e diar ko ci maktam ti to kana wo won ci bajelwe kuna lokar bayleto kiki daya ko e long diar ayi wo ki request ya de ago no ke tin buku pom ke association bi waro ta ko jimana ke ti wako ku chin bi ti mo de go ba ko lu buru ko pana ke so ka ga rin ko un ko ku jong di leji
anh thì đâu có nghe quay nọ cứ nhiều đồng ruồi cái gì quá rồi cô giang cái gì cô đào qua coi rồi giờ là cái gì cái chú mà uống cái gì cái thứ cái gì vậy trời cái ăn cái tiền này à mà nó là nó chó gì nó cái này thì chứ mà thì hoa tô bao nhiêu cũng nhỏ đi cái thứ coi nhiều bên vậy cái gọi là gì à mà nó cái đéo hòa đấy tôi chú có muốn là cái phi này nhon cái thôi này nãy thì có là cái bài đi hoa bắt cái đấy đi à nè hoa cái phết cái tiền này hoa chim như hoa cái nhon trùng cái chim hoa phết phi mà mua cô này cái dòng bè đi nó mà nó biết về cái bè mầm chú hoàn chi bài cái nhà rồi hoa cái chú ra để của gì này ngay để bè thôi á thấy à rồi nhỉ rồi ta chỉ bằng cái nào nghe là cái nhà này làm sao thôi cũng có ấy đằng ấy mà cái đang này cũng phi cái có bao lâu người ta đi từ nhà này chị nuôi từ những về thuê nấu rồi bài có gì đi phi ra đi phi trên là thổi giảm mình cái bài này bữa nay gọi cái mặt cái bài trên nhà nuôi cái bài cái à cũng đúng chắc là to của em là cái cu nào thì xin cái đường bác chạm về quê rồi nhai thì nào cái lộ muốn mấy chục bình của loài các bài này à nói là chi đi điền ba nào à mệt phiếu nhìn cái mọi nhiều quý trẻ giàng với rồi cái chơi quý là mỏi chỉ người ngon là mới xin đi thì à lối cũng nhớ giờ ra bố rồi à chạy chi nữa mà cái đồ cái gì nó bài rồi nó dài rồi đi khoai chịu thích thì chim cái nhà rồi đi chơi cái chuyện này cái cái dòng đi này chị anh nào muốn xuất giá nè riêng cái bánh gì
itu lấy người cô chỉ bánh cái pin các cà bên này cô bàn thành cái đông này đang nó làm cái đông cô
toàn với nhau hàng đôi giọt để lỗ bên cha là làm như vậy nó xí anh nào cha bên cho thế cái bên giọt đi sao vậy anh trồng mà xí thì rồi bàn cái tốt đấy anh về về trồng mấy cái mã thì anh là bên mang gì về trồng cái gì chứ rồi có ông lỗ đi rồi ai được không với chắc cái lấy với dia luôn chắc cái lối à mà nó mọc tin ngoài á thì cái lối á cái gì cô bây giờ bức nguyên quân gạo bức cái giá lẻ à mà nãy này cũng phải chọn lối cái giá là thôi đấy nãy này chỉ là lối cái làm cái biểu ấy đồ chốt rồi nhà ta đấy để cái này.
My dear brothers and sisters, you are most welcome here to this Dija Hotel. This is Bangoye Emmanuel Zakaria in full from the Republic of South Sudan. I'm trying to express my happiness ahead by welcoming our Chief Guest, Mr. Simon George Deng. You are most welcome with your teams. Minus forgetting somebody once I met by the name Loal Akol. Actually, we are here to welcome our chief guest and express to him what activities we are trying to do here. But most of it has been said by the chairperson, being deputized by the one speaking to you. It's not all that for the first time we do come here. We often come here. But this group of the women you are seeing there, His Excellency, we are actually happy for the work they are also doing here in Masindi. Not only the few gentlemen you are seeing around. It is because of the unity spoken here of that is making us to live up to this moment without any atrocity, because we are also law-abiding. Otherwise, the leaders of this great Masindi have also given us chance to go ahead and respect one another and unite with them, because if we respect the law of this republic, we are also going to be safe, not falling into any atrocity. Therefore, we are very happy to receive you here and live in this peaceful environment as it was started out. On this paper, I'm still trying to extend my great happiness to one of the community of the Zandis. Actually, I'm very surprised to see this big man here, Mr. Bazande. Although we were not in position of seeing one of the Zandis around. This is one of the Zandis also, and the one talking to you is also an Azandi. So we have multi-tribes here. It is because of the unity spoken of, which is still what? Multiplying this great number here. Others are still at school. I will not even talk too much, but because of the eyes of the Republic of South Sudan, which I'm now seeing around, they will deliver all our messages we have spoken, delivering it to our people. Our great convenience is to salute them in the name of the Almighty. Therefore, have a nice receiving of these visitors and the team who have come to visit us here. We shall still be law-abiding. We are living well, but in case there is any problem, we shall still sit down and solve it amicably. Amicability is the first thing which is always priority. Therefore, I thank you very much.
The team from South Sudan Embassy in Kampala is here for the Sindhi community, distinguished mothers, sisters, good evening. I will be moderating on the side of the embassy. I know majority speak the Jain language, and I think we'll be mixing up the language. In my community, I always say we speak the language called English, which is a combination of Arabic, the Dinka, and the English. And so most of the Jain community speak that language, and you will not be surprised later on if Ambassador also follow suit. We'll have three speakers, two speakers before the guest of honor, because the team is comprised of many sections representing different service of the embassies to our people in Uganda. And so we'll only choose two who are most relevant to why we are here today. Then Ambassador will come and close it up. Maybe also let me take, before I call the speaker, I ask Ambassador to introduce the rest before they come, so that the rest who will have no chance to speak can also be known to our people. Number one is our brother Alfred, who is in charge of the press. Alfred, you can wave to the people. Thank you so much. Another one is First Secretary in charge of Consular Service and Community File, Ms. Rita John Jal. Thank you. We also have our Minister of Education at the Embassy, Ustaz Wala Khan, a very popular man to our children who are studying here in Uganda. We have Councillor Joseph Onyagwa. You can stand up and wave. Thank you. We have Brigadier General in charge of immigration, Major Peter Major. And then we have our defense attaché, Brigadier General Thick Bolgir, is in charge of our defense, and we will touch here in Uganda. And so the guest of honor is, of course, is popular to you, so you will know him later on. And myself, I'm Sean Boy, in charge of protocol at the embassy. My pleasure to meet you here and to be part of the team that have come to visit this beautiful town of Masindi. Now I take this opportunity to welcome Ustaz Luala Akol to come and give a brief remarks on his file of education. Ustaz, you're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. If I jump from one jump, or shall Aaron told Ustaz Luala Akol now. أنا في مقصود لون تعليم بانو نيكون كوين من الكلام اللي بيجت ماستر بيادي توريدا مكمل مقصود I will use the language Choloboy was talking, English, Danish, Labadudinga, Arabic, which mother tongue. We are on a journey. On the side of education, more especially you ladies who are taking care of your children. The question is, why are you here? You know, Sudan is not fighting. Malo, not there like that. You know, Marty. Yes, you have beautified yourself, I've seen it, very nice, Malu. And from the accent, most of you are from our community in Jonglei State. Many there are small Gandhis here and the North, but the majority, the North are in Singapore. There's only one reason, you want to take your children to school. Talimbas, Jana de Bagara, Chanba Bugoro, within Kampala, there are kids who are forging papers. Forgery, what does it mean? It's a falsification of the information that are not authentic. There are the Yogan and the Moy. We are the peak. We tell about the authority. Como indira to yo alcohol ma ye toy. Ula yi ni ke mo yi ti kan ale. Ana no mo. E ke ne to ma kawai ka la yi ne foyin pepes, yi foyin yourself. So foyere, e ba ke yi e joli yi. Ke ga lo mi kwon. Ne. Ana ka to ka bala de wo. Achanien foyin of pepes, it has two categories. What is that at home? From the mother, from the father, from the daughter, from the son. That's just a people. Where do kids get money? From you. Earlier, Mama, you say, I said P7. But it was such a tight there that it's something to be changed a bit. You get money, give. P7, eh? But the P7, being here this week, you're going to school. The other week, Walai, Anayan, Walai, the school fee is not paid, Walai, uniform kid, senior one in that. When the year comes to an end, God, I'm going to see my uncle in Kampala. There's a place called Nasarot, Zoro, Adagato. When the year comes to an end, then you let Kampala be given what I got to do. God, I want to see that too. Walai, yeah, good. Yeah, you mean you come from Kampala? Yes. See that too, brother. You will see the whole of Southern School is on forgery process. When the fourth year comes, it's in a forward. Abu is working in Cuba, some in America. He keeps sending money, Galia Gagara. The King Janade, Magagara. Bugum Gala Machi, the madrasa, 1 week we wait a girlfriend. The other week we wait a boyfriend. Utane Bekide, the year in, year out. When things come to an end, Sena ita, Arba Sena. What you will do? Taji waraga muzur pe safari ina bagabu do waraga de ina basingine. We get you, we arrest you. The whole family will be crying. Wallahi, wallahi, waraga de gabatu. Wallahi, wallahi. There was a one person who came to me. The mother. God, I will Zoro Senior 6, Zoro Senior 4, Zoro Diploma, Zoro Certificate. And he went to one of the university. When I called the paper, the mother was very intelligent. She's from the same UGN community. She's from Warab. She said, my son, I told you, but you told me I never went to school. It is true I never went to school, but this is now, it's forgery. You don't know. With all of the technology, you don't know. Because you went and switched computer. The mother said, my son, you have never done this in 6 please. I want to school to university. Just wait until the day the degree comes. One other day, it has remained in my office. One other day, is jobless. Whoa, I tell you, you're a band. Whoa, I tell you what I got Zoro. I have one thing for both community. In 1950s, one of my uncles came here. The place is called Chukumba. The uncle came here in Yanyawan. He had never gone back. When SULA war came, that's when we found the son. Now recently the son went to Juba. So be careful. Don't remain again in Uganda. Thank you.
Excellency Ambassador, the community leader, Banka dia dit, Banyir, dia dit Tiben, Ukai Kwankok Tiben, Wabun, dia Chamot, Rinjunubin, MASINDI. Ye na tinggi belwel. Will father chica got to Acha got to Quachi got Ranchi Jam to Lara got. But Jam de Apelia Math. I'm only going to focus on immigration issues. And I only deal with the migration affairs at the embassy. More or less, your file also, I have part and partial of it, but my sister Rita is handling most of it. And what I want to say, I will try to translate. Panrewekin, Tabelet Penasani, Robelet Penasani, I wanted to say that live here in a legal perspective. You must have your passport, and in your passport, you must have a visa. The visa is free. The visa is free, but what it requires you is for you to go to the migration office, and then you regularize your status. Get a visa that will expire 90 days. Then Kumo, Kegudwal, East Africa, Achunyu, Wachani Mat, Ubiza, Ujaka Ekacham, goods, Bigacha, Medwal Del. East African communities. The good more freely and the person also more freely. But you must legalize your status. You must have your passport, and then in your passport, you must have a visa in it. For both students, there's a student pass, and then for mothers, you just get a normal visas for free. And so somebody asks you for the money, you report to us. I'm going to leave my contact with the chairman, and then also you people will also take contact of Madam Rita. Say that in case of other things, you keep in touch with us. We will be able to help you. That is one. Two, for some of you who doesn't have passport, and you want to get a passport, you can organize yourself. You do registration, Mr. Chairman. I can send a mobile team. They can come here, you enroll for your national ID, which is the national certificate NC, and then the passport. We check your details, we enroll you, We send them to Juba, your passport come, the community leader can come and collect them. It will come as a package from Masindi, and then it will be sent. Say that you people have your passport. It is under my jurisdiction to send my team. I have a mobile kit, it can move. But it needs you people to organize yourselves, so that when these people come, they'll find you when you are available. They work on you, and then they go back to their stations. Basically, these are areas of my jurisdictions. But if there are issues that affect you, you can still call me and inform my office. I'll be in a position to expedite the executions and the action toward all those complaints. That is all, but I'm very happy. I know my boss will come next. He will not express his happiness, but I want to say on behalf of our team that we are so happy for the gesture that you people have shown us, and you actually make us feel at home and will be here all the time. That is on behalf of my colleagues. Some of us will be sneaking in. Others were saying, I don't want to go back. Others were saying, I want to go back. Maybe some of them may remain here, we don't know. But we'll make sure that exit. we'll make sure that we leave Masindi, all of us together. This is what I can say, and thank you so much. We are so grateful. And on this juncture, I would like to call His Excellency the Ambassador to come and give his remark.
Maybe for those, for the group standing, I request you if we can rise up for 1 minute to give respect to our heroes. On the occasion of this 12th anniversary, so you may be seated. Okay. Mulgara, your deputy, the leaders of women group, the youth, and the chairpersons of the districts or the locations that you have here. I bring to you greetings from your President, His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit, and the people of South Sudan. Indeed, I and my team are delighted to be in Masindi today. Although it was abrupt, it is indeed, this is the first place I came to outside Kampala. I've never traveled out of Kampala, and this is the first place I came to engage with the community. And it is really very clear you are a vibrant community and a united as South Sudanese, but not as tribes, and that's what we're standing for. As I continue, I would also like to give thanks and appreciation to the leadership of Masindi, the mayor, the police, the LCs, the LC1, LC5, the members of parliament, and the community for having hosted the South Sudanese in this beautiful city without any reservation, and they welcome you to make you feel at home. So we are really thankful to them, and I will also find time to give them personal appreciation for their great work. Now I'm going to talk on two key things. I will give you an update on what's happening back home in South Sudan, what we are doing in Kampala, then I will touch on your issues, and then I will finish. As you are all aware, this is our 12th anniversary as a country, and the past 10 years have not been easy. But those of you who've just come back, we are all aware now. We have Juba-Bor Road is completed by a South Sudanese owned company. And the journey that was taking a whole day, you can do it now in 2 hours. That's an achievement that came with the peace since the signing of peace agreement in 2018. And also, the former warring parties are all now in Juba working together as members of the revitalized peace agreement. We need to sustain that. However, we need to appeal to the other groups that are not signatory to the revitalized peace agreement to come back, so that the attacks that are happening on Nimule Juba Road, on our common borders, on innocent people going with their cattle, on people in their farm, they have to stop. Anybody with grievances should come back home and bring up the issues on the negotiating table. So the peace is real and it's happening. So the notion of we are one people, one nation is true. But for us in the embassy, we also say we are not only one nation, one people, we have one destiny. Now, I'm aware there were a few issues that came up. As I said, I will touch on them. But at the embassy level, my colleagues have already spoken. The head of immigration, General. As I was saying, the purpose of this trip was to acquaint ourselves with the places you live in, the issues you face, what opportunities you have, what challenges, and how we work closely with the mayor and the entire leadership of the district. And also for you to hear what services we can offer at the embassy. Just like the way the head of immigration explained, we have a mobile kit. You don't have to go to Juba to get a national ID or get a passport. You can get it in Masindi. But you have to be organized and give us a list, and somebody will come and give you that service because it is your right. The country we call South Sudan was fought over for a long time, and it is for you to get services. And my team and I are there to make sure we deliver services. We are not bosses, we are civil servants, so we are serving you. I'm not here as a boss, or nobody here is a boss. We are just civil servants, and you are the bosses, you are the leaders, you are the citizens. So it's you to demand services from us, and we have to oblige to offer that. So you need to know you have the powers, not us. Few issues were brought up, including the issue about the inmates that are in Masindi. I'm aware, we got the list. We're also happy to know the community here is very vibrant, over 800 individuals. That's not a very small population. I know in other countries that's the entire country representation, but here it's just in one city. So we really we appreciate the leadership and having those statistics. And in fact now, you should appreciate your leader, the chairman of the community here, Mr. Noor. Now in Kampala, sometimes we use Masindi as a role model. If you see, maybe other places are going to be organized, but probably it will be on the Masindi model. So you continue keeping that and supporting your leadership. You are a good example of South Sudan we want to see. Now, I'm going to give my speech fully in English, but when I conclude, I just want to say one story in Tongjiem, so if you may allow me. We're also happy to hear there is a number of students who really passed with the flying colors. That's also a testimony to the community and the parents working together. And that's what I say, the part of the liberation struggle we are going through now is the war against illiteracy and the war for economic progress. And that war is being led by our mothers here, our sisters, Nuswan Butana. So thank you. It's you people who are fighting this war against illiteracy so that our next generation are educated.
They are not like the rest of us who went to Bush school and were not sure whether you would continue with education. Now, talking of issues, I want to reiterate what Mama said, Abuna, Yano, and Chimat, and I think your progress here in Masindi is because you people are united. You are not united as tribes, but united as South Sudanese living in Masindi. So that one, we want you to continue, and with the time, we may take some of you from here to take you to other cities in Uganda so that you help other South Sudanese community there organize like yourself. So you are a model, as I said, we will be working on. In Kampala, when this year the embassy team has been encouraging the South Sudanese community in Kampala to also come up with a bigger structure, South Sudanese Community Association in Uganda. The consultation process is going on. Probably your chairperson will also sit with you so that you contribute ideas. The South Sudanese community in Uganda, how do you want it to look like? How is it going to be governed? So the process has just started, but we want to see the community have a say. But generally, related to the issue of documentation, the ID cards, the passport, you know, with stability back home in South Sudan, the parties to the agreement have agreed to hold election in 2024 so that you people, the South Sudanese, give mandate to one person now to lead you. We know already the SPLM party has given its mandate to President Salva Kiir Mayadi to be the sole bearer. And now, His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayadi is going to come to you, to South Sudanese people, to say, look, my party has given you the mandate. Please give me the mandate, and maybe there will be other people who would also want to express interest, and then it will be you to decide. So please, you register and prepare for the upcoming elections in 2024. Now, there were a few issues mentioned. I've already touched on the issue of the inmates, people in the prisons. I know prison is a last resort. It's not everyone wants to be there. But when everything else fails, that's when people are taken there. For two things. One is for people to be corrected. It's more of a corrective measure so that you learn you did something wrong and please don't do it again when you get a chance to come out. But in doing that, you are also confined. You are not free. You cannot just wander anyhow. And what countries do, as it was requested, at first we have to have extradition agreement between Uganda and South Sudan. And that one takes time. So it's something I will also bring up to the attention of the leaders, so that if the two governments put something into agreement, then that's when it will be possible to take people in Ugandan prisons to finish their sentences in South Sudan, and the same, if they're Ugandan in the South Sudanese prisons, that happens. But now that's still not in place, but we've taken note of this point. We will highlight it to the leadership. But in February, there was a team, I think in February, March, there was a team that made a tour. So we are really aware. Recently, I got a statistic from the Uganda Prison Service. In general, we have about 216 inmates across the Uganda prisons. So we are really aware, not in Masindi, but also in other locations. But thank you for bringing this up. The point has been taken note of. Mayor, you've been so good and kind to our people. that we even thinking of making you a mayor of one of the cities in Juba. Because it's really very rare. And it's something I've already been discussing with some of our mayors there. Probably, you know, there's this sister cities sort of arrangement. Maybe Masindi can be a friend to Juba City or Bor or Wow or Malacca. It's something we will explore bilaterally, but you are very famous back home. People really know you for all the good reasons. Now, have two announcements. Your chairperson, as he mentioned, your association is registered as a CBO, community-based organization. But he's also been one of very active community leaders. So, for us, as the embassy, I would like to announce that I've designated your chairman to be our focal point here. If there are issues, he will be reporting to the embassy directly as the focal point. Already, General Peter mentioned that. We will change the contacts with this, but he will be the person who will report to us. If we have a message to the Lord Mayor, you can also, if he comes to message, you know, it's really spoken to us. He just didn't make it up because we are in contact with him. Now, this is where I want to say this story. Oloyin kaman, oloyin dengkin kajijat, kuyagatok, kujela jeb gini butok kwai na icha ke wake dek ini ba ye jagyan kelatoi. Kai kawe aku cakulu karo, kan maktab agriculture. Kai ni jebu ibu yang ada di jimbai, rubu nyar rubu pon. That was a joke. As we stand here, the embassy would commit Ijar Munchalwe for the maktab. Will pledge 2 million to go towards that. And then for the agriculture, because it's a more sustainable thing, we will do it, but it will be one time. If we commit that, you make sure your farm, you don't come back next year and you say, well, we don't have fertilizers and the seeds are not there. Yes, so that one is a partnership that we will see. I'm sure the mayor is been supporting you before we came. So we will support that part of the agriculture, but it's not immediate now. We will discuss it, but it's a commitment, and we are giving you 2 million towards your office. Marpa wanti jama wi na leng room tin or the job and you ke ku ti ga ji ma ka ma ti ro le mo. I think up to here I really want to give you thanks once more for welcoming us to this beautiful town of Masindi, and please continue to be law-abiding citizens who respect the local laws, the local people, and that's the image. You are our ambassadors. I'm actually one person, but you are money. You are the ambassadors of.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Our people, our Masindi people. First of all, I want to thank you for having come to Masindi, but I want to tell you that you have not seen anything. The people of South Sudan in Masindi are very interesting and they are very good people. It is unfortunate you have come very fast. I want to request, in your busy schedule, find a day, any time, and say, I'm coming to Masindi. Me will offer bull for us to roast, and we enjoy so that you can see what is happening. Just a few days ago, we were celebrating the independence of South Sudan, and I was the guest of honor. I can tell you, I know what happened. So these people, I want to thank you, first of all, the community of South Sudan living here, for conducting yourself very, very well. We are proud of them. Some of them have even changed. When you meet them on the way, they no longer look like people from South Sudan. Especially the women. These women compete in the way they dress. There is very high competition between amongst themselves. If they are coming for a function, they really compete who will dress better than another. So me, I enjoy seeing them. And there are very many cultures. When they come here, they demonstrate everything. So we are really very happy with this team. There are very many in Masindi. And the other day I thanked them because all their children are in school. That one is a very good thing. And I also told them, please, in case you have anything disturbing you, come to my office. My office is open. I'm always with Mr. Grant. Tell me anything. And also told them in case of any fatality, in case of any problem, it may be expensive to transport a person from here to South Sudan. But Masindi municipality has already offered them place in case of anything in the report, and then we stand together to see how we help each other in such a situation. So I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for these people. You talked about some people who are in prison. I want to report to you that among the communities in Masindi, those who came to Masindi direct, there is nobody who has been to the prison or even to police. Those people you are seeing there came from the camp in Kinyandongo. I went there with your team. Actually, your team requested me to compile a list. I wrote to the prison authorities, and they gave me the list of everybody who was there. And the cases are really petty fighting, small things that we think can be helped. And I requested that team that you find a lawyer who will come there and go there, because most of the cases are very simple that can be managed by ourselves here. And then they come out of prison, and then they decide whether to move back to South Sudan or go to the camp or here. Otherwise, for us, we are willing to stay with your people, because they are very cooperative in everything they do. They are very disciplined, they know God, they love their country. But these people, what they love most is dancing. These ones. Every type of dance you want, you find with these people. So we enjoy them, I keep with them all the time. So we want to thank you. And also the reverends, they have their religious leaders. Mama, in your business shed, you tell us one day and say, I will stay in Masindi. You will be surprised, you will be shocked here. So that we will welcome him and make him happy. Because I don't think the people of Kampala can make our ambassador very happy. You never know, can even decide to start saying, yeah, and then go to Kampala every morning. Because these people here, we are very grateful. There are some people who come from other countries, but the discipline is not good. But these people, wherever you find them, they are very peaceful. They are moving, they love people. I don't know whether they have already started reproducing with Wanyoro here.
By Masini, what you mean now? Yara, dumb McQueen, Yara, Monboli game when ran by a now we found my new Nicaragua, and now we couldn't walk to get by a now we found my new Nicaragua, and now we put it in my yard by a now we found my new Nicaragua, and now we put it back you more by a now we found my new Nicaragua, and now we
Photos. Thank you.